The Mutant Wolves of Chernobyl, a story of resilience and survival. 38 years after the catastrophic nuclear disaster at Chernobyl, an astonishing scientific discovery has emerged from the region. The so-called mutant wolves of the exclusion zone. These grey wolves, along with other wildlife, have not only survived, but appear to be thriving in an environment contaminated by high levels of ionizing radiation. This unexpected development has captivated researchers, offering new insights into evolution and resilience in extreme conditions. The exclusion zone. A brief history. The Chernobyl disaster occurred on April 26, 1986, when reactor number 4 of the Lenin nuclear power plant in Ukraine exploded. The explosion released a massive plume of radioactive dust, contaminating a 1,000 square mile area encompassing parts of Ukraine and Belarus. The fallout spread across Europe, with traces detected as far away as Greece. In the wake of the disaster, around 350 people were evacuated and more than 100 never returned to their homes. This led to the creation of the exclusion zone, a 30-kilometre radius around the reactor that remains largely devoid of human habitation. While the zone is eerily abandoned by humans, wildlife has reclaimed the area. Deer, elk, wild boars, stray dogs, rabbits, birds, and even species once thought to be on the brink of extinction, like Brazil's horses, bison, and brown bears, now roam freely. The exclusion zone has become Europe's largest natural reserve for wildlife, despite radiation levels that far exceed the legal safety limits for humans. Radiation and adaptation. Exposure to radiation in the exclusion zone has varied effects on animals. Some species have shorter lifespans, while others remarkably appear to thrive. Among these are the grey wolves, which have become a focal point for scientific research. Starting in 2014, evolutionary biologist Carol Love from Princeton University led a study to understand how these wolves have managed to survive and reproduce despite generations of exposure to radioactive contamination. By equipping wolves with radio collars and collecting blood samples, Love's team discovered fascinating adaptations. The wolves' genetic data showed signs of natural selection, favouring traits that offer resistance to cancer and other radiation-induced diseases. Their immune systems and blood cell composition bear striking similarities to patterns observed in human cancer patients undergoing radiation therapy. These adaptations, observed across multiple generations, suggest that natural selection has played a key role in developing a form of anti-tumor immunity. Implications for human medicine. The findings raise an intriguing question. Can the wolf's genetic resilience to radiation provide clues for treating cancer in humans? While it's too early to draw direct applications, Love's team is cautiously optimistic. The data collected since 2014 continues to be analysed, offering potential breakthroughs in understanding how living organisms adapt to extreme environmental stressors. Challenges and future prospects. Research efforts, however, have faced significant setbacks. The COVID-19 pandemic temporarily halted fieldwork, and the ongoing geopolitical instability in Ukraine has further disrupted studies. Despite these challenges, the data collected prior to these interruptions remains invaluable. Scientists are committed to testing new hypotheses and exploring